Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Smith, ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
Got it.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pitch, ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Young hangs on to it. So much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. Ready. Hut.
Hubbard quick on the draw. They're taken across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Rashad White on the return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, go steal. 10 black. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set, ready.
On a quick slant, it's Leggett. Space on the right. He's got room. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pull out in front further. 13-zip. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown.
Wow.
Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for them. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. From the red zone now. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is Irving on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and goal. Here's Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Go to him again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lower the deficit to a single possession. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down. Smith red. Set.
Now Young. This is their game. It's working left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
47-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
No way!
He takes it down to the 33. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ready. Break.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Yellow, 43. Ready. Ready.
Young hangs on to it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here we go. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Hut. Look, ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Search it, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Baker now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready, ready. Set.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go now. Block 45. Wide. Set.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. Young. This is cut downfield by Horn. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. As the in route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fury. Yellow. Down. Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You've aids them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Here we go. Set. Opposite. Green. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They'll run for it. Hubbard. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Buccaneers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Counter play, Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throw caught.
Freak, dude. That should be picked.
The Panthers
Playing out of
in the
Ash.
halftime locker room.
That's what he's playing.
Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Shit. Turning this ball over.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. Right. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. First call here coming for the shotgun. From the gun, Mayfield. this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Mayfield now from the gun. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Ball is out. ETN will sit on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime.
Hell yeah, boys.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Jukes one defender. This makes it up to the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
One final shot before the half. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. To throw is Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here. Wide open, downfield, got it! And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Young throwing here. Cut down the field. Leggett.
Brother.
It's a race down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Baker to throw. He put everything he had into this one.
Ain't no way.
Another interception.
Ain't no freaking way.
And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Yeah, right, dude.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Ready. Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking Xavier Leggett's way there, so it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Getting hold again.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Bucs' 36-yard line.
Here we go. 50. Cut.
Trying again, following the sack.
Hell yeah.
And intercepted. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 35 apiece. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Black swap. Set.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Black Ultra. Black 40. Set.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Young working from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Watching deep down the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30.
Dude, come on.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. It's a pickup
What's
of
that
26.
rule?
And
Is
it'll
there
give
no
the
rule
Panthers
on
the
that?
first down.
Red, 38.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Now Young. On target to his back when we go down. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
43 rail. Ready. Black, 95. Hut.
Hubbard is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 3rd quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Rio adds on the point after. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Why not stop when I get tired?
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brockie's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Massive hit. The ball is out. Panthers pick this one up. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown. The Panthers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Step 1 is just making the hit block. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at him. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. He's going deep. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
180. Stop.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
He's just one of those guys, Cade. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That one's good to Godwin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Buccaneers.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down. Here's Baker. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
180.
Baker throwing again. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
First and goal on the 7-yard line.
Baker now. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Now here's Mayfield. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set.
Hubbard quick on the draw. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Set. Ultra. 45. White. Set.
Young to throw it.
That's some bullshit, dude.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. And they love the scoring production he's
Play
brought
out
out
your
of their
ass.
offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season.
If he's played like this, how the hell does he have 6
And the
losses?
Panthers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 42.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. Making some progress here.
Oh,
And not a bad place for them to start. Up past the 30-yard
shit's
line.
lane.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down. And they pick him off again. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Buccaneers first down.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Dialing up a receiver screen. Down to the 10. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drop the lead back to 13. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, hut.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. For big yards on the right side.
Bro.
He's still going at the 30. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock. with
Freak
1st
out of
and
here,
goal,
dude.
less than a yard away from the end zone.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Down. Ready.
Here's Brooks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
With the body on the line for his team.
You should go for 2.
And that one's gone. To add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's White on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Buccaneers.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers, 56.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
This isn't
And
even
no
fun,
return,
dude.
this bounces
It's
through
been
the end zone
shitty,
for a touchback.
honestly. Both ways. Both ways.
Ready,
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
set, hut, hut, hut.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He's going to be taken down.
Freak is he breaking all these tackles?
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Oh, he lost the football. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Got it.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers nearing their 9th win of the season.
Ready. Set.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Again, it's Brooks. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Down. Red. Cycle. 45. White. Set. Go.
Running once more with Brooks. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Nice punt here. He'll get under this fair catch at the 9.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
He was defended by Trayvon Merritt.
Throwing again is Baker. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. It's Egbuka on the slant. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. 1st down. Here's Baker. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merritt has it.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Hut, hut.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That was some shit, dog. I shouldn't lose to that jackass. Only thing that bothers me is rolling out of the pocket and setting up the throw. Some shit. No way he deserves that shit. No way, dude. No. I'm gonna beat the hell out of him at least. 18. Tanking. Bucs are trash. Ain't no way I should have lost that game.